Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I know.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
I like to talk about you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must
Sounds
know.
dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You
Why's
don't
that?
like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
It's not foolish.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
I'm fascinated.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Relax.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Alright.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
You sound troubled.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her. And this was not like her. Something changed.
Asari culture.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
How's that possible?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What about the other parent?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
What about the age difference?
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
That's really sweet, actually.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that?
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
You don't know that.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Well, goodbye.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Alright, that was the only other thing I had to do, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So basically what I did while I wasn't recording, was I basically just sold all the stuff that we gathered. And that was it. Alright. That is another one crossed off our list for this galaxy. Now, if you remember, we've gone to Sparta, and we went to Endios, and I've been to Athena off-screen, and Microdon off-screen, and I did like all the, just the searching.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Give me a second here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this is where we're going, but journal. Sorry, diplomat. Ah, okay. I just wanted to check that. I just wanted to make sure that there was actually some kind of note of it. And when I go back, I'll go back. As you can see, it's a level 1 pressure hazard. So we won't be able to spend much time outside of the ship. And I'm going to be right back. I'm going to just quickly go through all the characters and level them up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I have done everybody except for Roxanne Garrus, which technically I already did last time, but, you know, whatever. No, I did level up recently, so. Alright. Let's see. Like electronics. Encryption. I'm already up there, so I don't need that. Assault training. Increased melee and weapon damage. Would be nice, but. Yeah, I kind of want to be able to have him have better, armor. Let's go ahead and get you Carnage. And Master Overkill. Unlock Fitness. And I can be able to unlock Stasis. Or Advanced Warp. Or Throw. Unfortunately. Get 3 for that. And then I think I'll add 1 to Barrier because I would like to get Stasis. I just want to like get all the abilities up and ready to go at the very least. That way I have the option to unlock them. And I'll be right back again, ladies and gentlemen. I kind of forgot that I don't went Rex right now. I went, sorry. Alright, we're back. Technically speaking, I only have, well, this recording should only go for about 6 more minutes, but I'm just gonna finish it up real quick, and then basically, and then just go to like another system. We're gonna go over there. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if we're cut off, but I'm gonna after we're done on this planet, I'm gonna go to a completely different galaxy system, and then and from there I'm just gonna basically cut off the video. So yeah, you know, we're gonna go exploring all the galaxies for right now, and then we're just gonna go back and do the missions later. So I just thought I should let you know about that. I would normally cut it off right now, but since we're basically here, as you can see right there, that's what we're going through. So I'm not going to bother cutting it off. Now, because the higher the level hazard, the less you want to be outside, or actually. Because as you can see, that little bar above the hazard is growing. I don't know if you actually die or not, if it finishes it. I mean, I would assume not. Matriarch riding. Okay. Personally, at least in my opinion, for like a game design, it would start like taking down your shields. Like I would have the shields on the Mako right now be going down very slowly, like 1 damage per second or something to the shields. Basically, you know, just enough damage that it's damaging it a little bit, and it's not actually, and it can't recharge. Yeah, it's not actually there. Huh, interesting. I may have to go back. I'm probably gonna look up like on a wiki or something about stuff like this. Because of that. But yeah, so we may be going back to some older planets later. Oh, I'll see you. Nah, it's right there. You can see it. There. See? Right there. It's not that far, actually. So why bother?